All right, good morning, everybody. Oh, before I forget, no, just good morning, everybody. We'll get going here, and then I'll remember to, since I said that, you'll know that I need to say something at the end. So that'll help me remember that too. All right, let's just rotate around the torso. Keep your body nice and tall and your chest lifted. So when you do this, you're kind of rolling not just around your hips, but you should feel some movement around your rib wall as your torso gets taller, almost like you're spinning your torso towards the sky. Let those arms swing. Feel that stretch in the back behind the shoulder blades as you take the arm around the body. Feel that opening at the front of the hip. Do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last one each side. Bring your hands forward and back. Keep your head and chest up. Keep your torso nice and tall. And again, you're pulling your chest up to pull those hands down. So even when you come forward, you're really trying to keep that torso as tall as you can. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Swing your arms up and back. Up and back. Try to find your end range as best as you can. All the way up and back. Do about 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Bring your arms up. Take your arms out wide to a T. Now, I'm going to roll my shoulders. I don't want you rolling your arms. So my arms are here, and the movement is really up the shoulders. Pull the shoulders up, around, and back. It's actually a lot more difficult than this, in a good way, difficult. 3, 2, and last one. Now just kind of get wiggly with it. Roll the shoulders up, back, and around. 3, 2, and last one. Good. Right hand to left knee, left hand to right knee for a cross crawl. You can take that and move it if you want. Move it forward, move it back. Move it side. And return. Do 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Good. Just a regular hinge. Push those hips back. Bring your hips up. Remember, you're initiating the movement at the glute. As you come forward, the movement is about the glute. Kind of like Groot. I am Groot. Good. Push those hips back. Come forward. 2 more. You're going to bring one knee up. Press back. Bring your knee up. Press back. Bring your knee up. So you're not going into a squat. You're going into a hinge. And bring your knee up. Push back. And bring your knee up. Push back. Bring your knee up. 1 more. Push back. Bring your knee up. Sorry, 1 more each side. Back. Try not to bend the knees. Just push those hips back. Bring your hips up. Knee up. Good. And then just a regular squat. Nice and low. So the knees bend in the squat. And then 1 more. And squat down and then come up. Bring your knee up and around. Squat down. Bring your knee up and around. Up and around to the squat. Up and around and squat. Up and around. Up and around. Do 4. Come into the squat. And 3. And 2. And last one. Good. Come up and then just move those hips around. Legs are pretty wide. You can go a little slower. Remember, speed hides need. Speed also interrupts your ability to see what's going on. So you kind of pass by stuff real quick. So notice, so sometimes if you're going, you just kind of get at it, you're not finding it per se. 1 more. And then go the other direction. And last one. Good. Let's come down to the ground. One knee forward, one knee back. Keep your torso nice and tall, and then just shift forward and back. So getting that ankle involved here, getting more of that hip involved. Back toes turned under if you can to feel the pressure of that foot. And then pause forward, opposite hand to the ground, rotate, reach up. Take that top hand down. Good. And then reach back. Back in between your straight arm. Sink your hips forward. Once again, reach up. Remember, it's not back with your arm. Your arm is reaching up as if someone's pulling you up. And then back down. Let's switch to the second side. Foot is forward. Rocking. You should probably feel the quadriceps moving. In Melt this week, we're going to be doing work with the quadriceps, IT, kind of that whole hips movement. 4, 3, 2, and hold down. Put your hand down, take your hand up. Remember, pull up away from the bottom shoulder. Good, take that top hand, reach through. Take the top hand and reach up. And again, reach through and reach up. Good, take that top hand down and then bring both knees back in line with each other. So you're gonna kind of tip backwards. So tip back and then come forward. So the key here is not to kick into your hips. Tip back and then come forward. You're just getting a nice, even, as best you can, stretch. Tip back and come forward. Tip back and come forward. You can feel your glutes showing up. Tip back and come forward. 2 more. Tip back and come forward. Last one. Tip back and then come forward. Hands to the ground. Bring your knee, heel goes up, rotate, and back in. Really work to not move the stabilizing leg. So bring your heel up, no arch in the back. Lift that heel up high, rotate the hip, bring the knee in and around and down. Heel up, rotate the hip. Notice I'm going particularly slow and down. Heel comes up, rotate the hip, pull the knee in towards the shoulder and down. One more time. Lift the heel up, rotate, and then come in. Let's go the other direction. Pull the knee out, rotate the heel up, and bring the knee in and down. Bring the knee out, rotate the heel up, and bring the leg back and around. 2 more. Tip out, heel up, pull in and down. Last time. Open. No weights, just body weight. You can start with your knees down, or you can do push-ups with your knees down or with your feet extended. You choose. So it's just hand to shoulder. So set up for the hand to shoulder position. Again, if you're on your knees, that's fine. Head and chest need to still be forward, and you're bringing your hands up and underneath you. If you're off of your knees, same thing. So let's do 5 hand to shoulder. Last one. Go to your knees if you want, or 1 push-up. Okay? First set. Then we do hand to shoulder again. We got 5 sets of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can put those knees on the ground if you want. 1, 2. Here's set number 3. You can keep your knees on the ground if you need to. 4 and 5, and push-ups. 1, 2, 3, and hand to shoulder. 5, and 5 push-ups, and 1 more set, hand to shoulder, and 5, and 5 push-ups, good. So 5 sets, hand to shoulder, and increasing push-ups. Grab your band, light or heavy, it's up to you, or lighter or heavier. Place the band around the ankles or above the knees. So we're going to do a combination of squats and side steps. You'll do about 5 to your right, 5 to your left, and 5 squats on when you come back from the round. So starting in squats, starting in a squatted position, step out 5 times. And then back 5 times. And then squat 5 times. Keep the band wide. And now again, side steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 back. And squat 5. All the way up. And 5. Side steps for 5. Keep low, try not to wobble. So the head shouldn't move. Head stays right over the hips. 5 squats. And again, here's set 4. Good, and 5 squats. And again, side steps. And again, 5 squats. Last one here. And down. Good. Nice. Take the band off. Now, if you have a lighter band, grab your lighter band, or if you still just have one of the same, that's fine. You're going to put the lighter band around your feet, so it goes over the arches of your feet. And we're going to start with and do bird dogs and knees rocking. We'll start with knees rocking. I like to use a lighter band for this. I didn't prep this, like I didn't do my best TV show, cooking show thing. So the band's just around the feet. The purpose for that is to connect into the glutes. And the bird dog, so you know when you're finding extension instead of just lifting that leg into infinity. So we'll start with knees rocking. You're just going to go 5 knees rocking. So make sure your heels aren't bowed in. So the heels need to be parallel with each other, not dropped in. A couple reasons, partly is it puts too much pressure on the knees and then you don't get any glute movement out of it. So sinking back into knees rocking, you've got 5, 4, nice and slow, 3, keep those heels back, 2 and out. Last one. So again, we're just going to do 1 bird dog, 1 perfect bird dog. And then down, reach out, and then down. 5 knees rocking. Keep that head and chest up nice and slow. Watch those heels, they don't bounce. And then 2 bird dogs. Reach out. Elbow extends, and knee extends. Watch that you're not overreaching and leaning into your lower hand or knee. Knees rocking. Head and chest is up. Three bird dogs. Reach out, reach out. One more each side. And knees rocking. Keep that head and chest up. Four bird dogs, reach out, reach out. Two more each side. And last set's here. Knees rocking. Try to breathe through your nose if you can. Reset that system. Create that connection. One more. And 5 by 5. Reach out. Reach out. Here's 3, 4, and last set, each side. Good. Take those bands off. Just roll the ankles. A lot of stiffness in my ankles today, it seems like. All right, so grab a weight, grab a sip, and we're going to do one arm rows and forward and back lunge. So again, it'll be 5 one-arm rows. You'll step forward and back, and behind you, back. So a forward lunge and a back lunge, and then you'll do the other side. So grab your weight, something that is either in between what you can do typically with your legs and your arms, or grab the weight you have. So the hinge is here. We're going to be in a hinge, not in an offset position. So you're going to hinge forward, and I want both arms square, both knees square, both hips square, and just pull up. Keep the loose arm tight. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come up. So with your right leg, now step forward, step together, step back, step together. That's it on this one. Switch sides. Again, it's a hinge. Pack those shoulders in. Use your glutes. Be careful with that arm. You're pulling back towards your hip, not up towards your armpit. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now step forward, step back, forward, and back. All right, let's do 5 again. Hinge forward, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, 2 forward, and 2 back. Good, switch sides, nice and easy. 1, watch that you're not curling up. So you're not, you're kind of keeping that wrist, elbow nice and straight. 1 more, do what you will with the weight. Step forward and back. Lunge forward and back. Good. Let's do set 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 by 3. 1, 2, 3, and then switch sides. Pack it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again, alternate forward and back. Good, let's do 4 on this, or round 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it up, tall posture. 4 forward and back. Torso tall. Last 2. Last one. Switch sides. Remember, don't switch sides until you're done. You don't want to be halfway there and then lose your balance. 4 and 5. Hinge up, pause, and step back and step forward. Or forward and back. And last set here. Again, pack those shoulders in, tighten out those glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Weight comes up, 5 forward, and 5 back. And then other side. And 5 forward and back. So you can feel that upper back kind of having to stabilize, a little fatigued possibly. Here's 4 and 5. Good, pause. Nice, get a sip. We're gonna go through the whole thing again as its total. So when we do hand to shoulder, we'll do the 5 by 5 hand to shoulder, and you'll do 5 push-ups after that. So 5 by 5 hand to shoulder, and then 5 push-ups. Toes or knees, you choose. We'll go in about 5 seconds. Set yourself up. Get those hands in a good position. Make sure on that hand to shoulder you're steady and stable. Legs are wide. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one each side. Pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice. Good. Let's come up with the band. I'm going to pull the band above my knees this time, just because it makes it feel different. So, as to complete this one, we're going to do side steps there and back, 5, side steps there and back, 5. Let's go in 3, 2, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I missed my mark. Back for 5. And squat for 5. Squat 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Let's go again. 5. And back for 5. One more time here. 5 squats. 5, 4, 3. Fully extend the hips and the knees. 2. Last one. All the way up. Good. Knees rocking and bird dogs. 5 of each. 5 bird rocking, 5 knees rocking, 5 bird dog. Band on your feet. Head and chest is forward, starting with that knees rocking. Let's go in 3, 2, and go. Knees rocking. You can do knees rocking elevated if you'd like. Here's 4 and 5, and then bird dogs. Reach out. Here's 3. Find your end points. And 5. Nice. Take the band off, and let's come back up. Grab your weight. Five rows, 5 by 5, step forward, back. Repeat it on the other side. Set it up. Let's go in 3, 2, and go. 5, 4, watch the curl of the wrist. Pull that weight back towards your hip. One more. Nice and tall to stand. Step forward and back. Here's 4 and 5. Other side. Give yourself a moment. Hinge. Pack those shoulders in. Get as far forward as you can. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come on up. And again, forward and back. And 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Put that weight down and let's come to the ground. Get a sip. Well done, guys. Nice work. We're going to do a little bit of mobility for kind of to reset, and let's come to the ground. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. Hold your ankles, lift your chest. Get back into that breath. Remember, it's the breath that is what relaxes you. It's not necessarily the movement. The movement can rile you up. I mean, it can kind of relax you because you get out of stiffness, but only if you're adding the breath to it. So spending some moments just breathing, focusing in on that, like when we did 5 minutes of breathing continuously. I know it's a long time out of your day, a lot of focus to stop and just to let yourself breathe. We're not going to spend 5 minutes here. Good. And then just take your hands back behind you. You can go into kind of a seal, hands out to the side. Butt comes out from underneath you, but your shoulders are back. And you're going to nod your head. Now again, you go to where you need to go. If you want a wider arm, that'll help settle the shoulders. If you want to go back to that upright position, that's fine as well. This is just going to make the neck and the head possibly be able to move a little bit further. Keep the chin up and then pull the chin in. One more. I'll be able to feel that in those neck muscles. Good. And then let's turn to the right, eyes first, and then to the left. You can see possibly that I'm letting my shoulders go too. And I'm moving my hands and I'm making it bigger and bigger. You can rotate and add to this as long as you're not yanking or pulling on yourself. You're letting those eyes, head, and then body move underneath that. One more time, each side right here. And then take your legs kind of to one side and then the other. You can look around and look around. I know it's hard to kind of get on the ground and move like this, like at work, but this is a great, really big connector for the whole body to connect in rotation, as well as movement of the hip joint, the arms, the head, and the chest. One more time to each side. And we're going to go to the first side, and you're just going to keep going all the way over. And just hold the stretch. So you should get it in your left or right hip. Good. Push yourself up, look over your lead shoulder, step all the way around, and go to the other side. I'm just going to move a little bit, and then rotate all the way around. Breathe. Lift that chest. Try not to collapse. Look over your shoulder, and then let's come all the way around again. Just let yourself come in once. Rotate. Come all the way around. Come up and go all the way around. Come up and all the way around. One more time. Up and all the way around. Good. And then knees back up again. Good. Roll your ankles. Roll your hips. So you're just tick-tocking those feet. You may notice that one foot doesn't want to go as far. You've got a tight glute or a tight hip on that side. Like my left leg doesn't like to turn in as far as my right leg will. It's not always a good thing. And then we're going to move the hips. Just kind of inch forward on your glutes, inch back on the glutes. Something that you might have done when you were a kid. Inch forward, or you might have seen your dog do this. And I'm not going to tell you why, but you're not doing this for the same reason. One more time, forward and back. Good. Pause and roll the shoulders. One more time. Good. Make a bow out of your knees, fold forward, head down, shin in. Tuck one foot under, kind of a little pretzel-y here. Hold your shin with your opposite hand, the tall leg, and rotate. Look up, look over, look even back. And then come center, and then switch. Hold your ankle and rotate. Again, look over your shoulder, look up, look into your trailing shoulder and back. Bring those feet together, and we are done. Done and done.